Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your weekly podcast. This is for Virgo from the 19th of April to the 25th of April. Um, there's a lot going on this week, but let's start. I'm going to share my screen. I'm tired. I've been recording for a while now. This is my fourth video today. My God, I still have a lot to go. Anyway, my name is Raisa Lima. Welcome to my channel. I'm an astrologer using Western tropical astrology and the whole house sign system, putting your sign Virgo at 0 degrees in the ascendant. So I recommend that you start by watching your ascendant or rising sign first, then your sun, then your moon, because then the houses will fall into places and everything will make sense. That said, let's start here. What? Where is my spot? What did I do? Ah, frames. Wait. What am I doing? This is wrong. Not the entire screen. I'm trying to take this off Zoom. What's happening? Ah, now there you go. Sorry, it wasn't showing my part. Sorry, guys. It's taking a little while, but I think I have it. Yeah. Okay. Ta-da. You can see here Virgo at 0 degrees in the ascendant. So straight away, I can say this month, this whole month of April, there is a lot going on in your 8th house with all this Aries, all this fire energy. And you have good things happening in your 9th house as well, which is, well, the 8th house is the house of transformation. Yeah, it's I circulate. And the 9th house is the house of the higher learning, which is I explore. So let's explore together what all of that means. Let's start by Sunday when the day starts very soft, but it doesn't end this way. We have the moon in Taurus, which is very grounded, stable, seeking comfort, conjuncting Venus. This is really nice. So we start the day, that's in the morning, feeling grounded, feeling sensual, and emotionally steady. Even, yeah, craving peace and comfort and, and connection that feels safe and real. This is really good. It's a nice alignment. But on the same day, with all this energy here, so we have Mars and Saturn in a conjunction at 7 degrees. So underneath that calm, there is pressure as well to act with intention. So it's discipline, energy, it's not impulsive, but it's something's asking for commitment, effort, or a clear boundary on your 8th house regard. What are the themes of the 8th house? Is transformation. Yeah, it could be related to sexuality, to your sex life, yes, in a raw sense, because the 5th house is the house of pleasures. It also rules sexuality, but in a different way. Um, I'm not going to explain house by house, but anyway, death and rebirth, transformation, um, depth interaction with others as well. But the 8th house is also the house of shared resources, of money that does not come from your direct salary, but comes from other sources. It can be investment, taxes, uh, um, inheritance, name it, your spouse, your family's money, any money that is not your work and your your paycheck at the end of the month, your salary. So there is a lot going on right here, and there is chances of growing, of starting something there. Then where was I? Yeah. Then the moon Later on, at the end of the day, first we have the sun on the day, throughout the day, semi-sextiling Uranus. Not a deep energy, but still can bring some surprises, yeah, in all those themes. So Uranus is in your ninth house, is bringing a lot of shocks and regarding your belief system, higher learning, philosophy of life, um, can bring some downloads out of the blue, and um, but also can bring some surprises for travel, for long distance trips, exploring something new, starting something new. And yeah, and then the moon will conjunct all of those as well, Uranus at the end of the day. So emotions as well can flip quickly, can bring some anxiety as well. When I always say, like, when the moon conjuncts Uranus, um, it's when the heart starts beating fast. It's like waves of energy. It's like it's unsettling, especially in the evening. So it's hard to sleep with this kind of energy. Yeah, with Uranus and the moon together. So take a nice warm bath with lavender, put a music, soft music, and yeah, this is what we have for Sunday. Let's move to Monday. And on Monday now, the sun is entering Taurus. It's a new season, and things will slow down a little bit, but become real as well. Yeah, the Taurus season is about stability, money, self-worth, pleasures in life. It's a good time for taking care of the self, of eating. It's also for the body, the physical body. So things that you are building long term. So when the Taurus season starts, a good time as well to start a new workout or a new diet, or to take good care of yourself. In your ninth house, you want to learn something new. You want to subscribe to that Pilates class that you wanted to do a month ago and you didn't. That's a good time. Or you want to travel somewhere, or you want to go actually on a retreat somewhere. This is the energy that's going to start to build on your ninth house with the sun, and then later the other planets shifting there. Now we have the moon shifting to Gemini. So the moon now is the moon in Gemini is emotionally intellectual. So it's good. It's in your 10th house, in your house of career. And the moon will be trining Pluto in Aquarius early morning here, throughout the morning. So right away, your mind is switched on a deeper level. You might wake up and have some realizations, or or to shift your perspective completely when it comes to your routine, to your work, to your health. There is some changes here. You might feel some changes. I mean, the need to change. Sixth house is the house for your service, your employment, your work routines, health and nutrition. So this is the vibe. What else? The moon again will sextile Mercury and Saturn. This energy in the beginning is not today is in the morning, yeah. The peak of it, but it's gonna be on the whole day. It's a rare moment where everything lines up, your thoughts, your structure, and your action. Yeah, so Mercury, Saturn, and Mars. And the moon is activating all of that. So you're very able to think clearly, to decide quickly, and to act efficiently when it comes to your career or your second income, let's say yeah, money that comes from another source, investments, for instance. So that's how you start the week on Monday, maybe think like, okay, I want to invest in this, or I'm going to put my money in there. And you feel like Saturn will give the discipline, will open up this structure opportunity with Mars putting you to action and Mercury designing all of that. Yeah. So one is building, the other one is constructing, and the third one is go do it. It's just like the cheerleader. Mars says, yeah, go, 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 go. Yeah, you're not stuck, definitely. Yeah, you're finally building something that lasts. So on Tuesday, 21st, now everything gets serious mentally and energetically, because Mercury will conjunct Mars and Saturn here again. So the trio is together. This is laser focused communication. The words have weight here and decisions are fast. Yeah, but not reckless. So Mercury brings the message, Mars brings the courage, and Saturn brings the discipline. Is everything that you're planning on Monday, if you didn't act on Tuesday, definitely you will. You'll take the courage and say, okay, let's do this. I'm not scared of. And strong mind, direct words, a chance to soften and heal by the end of the day, with the moon sextiling Chiron in the afternoon or in the end of the day. And that's a moment of emotional awareness. Something clicks as well on a deeper level. Chiron is in your eighth house, so those are the themes. Um, and yeah, it's a beautiful continuation from Monday, I would say. So Monday organize the mind, and Tuesday ask you to act on it. As we move to Wednesday, though, Wednesday is a little bit of a tricky energy. Wednesday is not a day for action. The opposite, okay? Because what we have now is the moon shifting to Cancer. So it's very emotional, it's very sensitive. It's, I want to be home, I want to be with my family, I feel like taking care of my kids. This is the moon in Cancer. It's very nurturing, it's very emotional. And it's squaring all this energy in Aries in your eighth house. Um, and this goes from early morning to the afternoon with a series of squares. Yeah, Neptune, Pluto, Saturn, Mars, and Mercury. So the emotions can feel overwhelmed, reactive, misunderstood, or just too much. Yeah, it's not a day to push, as I say. It's a day you need to protect your energy here. Don't. The good thing though is that in the evening, the moon will sextile Aries in Taurus, and that's a soft landing. There is comfort again. This is really good for a meal. If I didn't mention before, I'm going to mention now. I'm recording this video from Dubai. So when I say in the evening, in the morning, I'm talking about Dubai. We are UTC +4. So make the maths, whatever you are in the world, could be time hours ahead, hours behind. But yeah, I'm using the time of here of the UAE. So in the evening, as I said, on Wednesday evening at least, it's a nice time to go to a restaurant to have a good food, or just to cook at home, be with your family, to be around what feels safe again. But Wednesday, yeah, you don't schedule big decisions, okay? Not on Wednesday. Thursday, 23rd, now. Now the moon is conjuncting Jupiter in the beginning of the day. Here is going to be at 3 a.m. Again, depending where you are, it could be the evening before. Exact at 3 a.m. So that means it happens hours before and hours later. It's emotional expansion at first. In your 11th house is with your friends, if your social community. You're feeling bigger, you feel generous, you feel hopeful and connected to those. Yeah, like is your friend or your family, you want to be surrounded by them. But Jupiter amplifies everything. So you need to protect your energy as well if needed, because it can be overwhelmed. Yeah, the moon is emotions. Jupiter is magnifier um, lens. So imagine, yeah, if you're feeling overwhelmed, that can bring even more, can add even more to this feeling, and can be sometimes too much for the soul. So be kind with yourself. Um, Now we have the Sun in Taurus, semi-sextile in Neptune. This is ongoing energy, it's not just on this day, but it's a very soft and intuitive flow. Um, it's you feeling your way through things, yeah, not forcing. So it's good for creativity, for intuition, and even romantic energy can be heightened here. And then what we have as well on this day is Venus conjuncting Uranus on your ninth house. So shocking surprises, unexpected attraction, sudden shifts in feelings as well, in love, desire for freedom, love, and money. Um, it's unstable love, unpredicted love, or romance, or beauty, or a sudden invitation for a trip. Could be that someone send you a message, say, hey, want to go on this trip with me? Anything can happen with Uranus here. Yeah, but Uranus is ruling your sixth house, so it could be something as well related to your routine, to your work, or someone from your work can bring you a surprise. Um, Pets, yeah, you might adopt another pet. With Venus is love, family, yeah. Sixth house is the house of pets, yeah. Or your kid just come home with a little cat that found on the street. Oh, mom, please, can we keep it, please, please, please? And in the evening, the moon will sextile as well Venus and Uranus. So there is a is when the emotional body welcomes all these changes as well. So what feels uncertain before might start feeling exciting. Yeah, it is this energy. It's as you get home and then your kid just bring this puppy that was under the car, and you're like, oh, no, 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 I can't. It's too much responsibility. I don't want to take it. And then in the evening when the moon sextile Venus and Uranus, you just feel like, you know what? Okay, let's take care. You just feel this love. Your emotional body's in agreement and says, okay, wait, how are we gonna name it? What's his name? Yeah. I like that. Yes, not all surprises are disruptions at the end of the day. Some are exactly what you didn't know you needed. This is beautiful. Um, on Friday, what do we have for Friday? Now you're back in the world. Less surprises here. Let's get back in the world. So Venus enters Gemini at 0 degrees, just crossed your midheaven, and oh, that's love in your career. It's good for you to work with in communication, and um, yeah, you're more curious, you're more um, you're attractive. Yeah, people might notice you more in your work, and you might be more social, more communicative, expressive. It's very good. It's connection, stimulation, and fun in your career. This is a beautiful place for Venus to be. It will be there for the next 3-4 weeks. So enjoy that. And we have the moon entering Leo in your 12th house. So the moon in Leo is when the heart wants to be seen, but 12th house doesn't want to be seen at all. So it still wants to be hidden. 12th house is everything behind the curtains. It's in the darkness. It's not in the light. The moon in Leo here does not shine. Doesn't want to. What can I say? It's not as a retrogradation, or when you pull in tarot cards, the reverse. Yes, when the card is in the reverse, it's like I would say, okay, the moon emotions in Leo, it's fun, it's playful, is yeah, it's passion, it's passionate. But on the 12th house, I see as all of that, but internally, it doesn't come out. You might have these emotions, but keeping to yourself. You're not really expanding. You're not going. It's not to the world. It's in your subconscious, yeah, that you might feel playful and passionate about something, but you're just not externalizing this energy. It's all inside of you. So now the moon will do a series of alignments. Yeah, starting from trining Neptune in the morning, early in the morning. There's a lot of trines and one opposition here to Pluto. So the day starts soft, inspired, almost dreamy. It's at 5 a.m. here in Dubai. So it's really good actually for dreams. Yeah, write them down. It's intuitive. You're gonna wake up with some insights from your dream. At 9 a.m., the moon will oppose Pluto. Now there is some intensity here. Power dynamics regarding all this feeling that you're keeping inside, and some power dynamics at work, at your job, at your workplace. Then in the afternoon, around 2, the moon will trine Saturn, and then Mars, and then on the next day, Mercury. So the moon trine Saturn, it brings stability back. And you regain control, emotional maturity kicks in again. Then it will, in the evening, it will trine Mars, and that's confidence and action momentum once again. So it's very expressive energy. You feel ready to act or to show up or to go after what you want. And yeah, it's an intense day, I would say, quite intense. So you feel everything, yeah. But don't forget, you are the one in control of how you show up. At the end of the day, that's what matters. Um, that's on Friday, right? Yeah. Then on Saturday, Saturday 25th, and now the week closes with insight and sensitivity, and a final reality check as well. So entering the morning, the moon is trining Mercury, so it's mind and emotions flowing together. You can express what you feel, but it's 3 in the morning. If you are in Dubai, you'll be sleeping. No matter where you are, you might be in another country, and then that's going to be the evening before. So it's great for conversations, journaling, or simply understanding yourself better. Then we have Venus. Venus is sextiling Neptune, and this is built to exact on the 26th. So that's an energy that will be also going on for a few days, and that can be soft and romantic and almost magical energy. Connections that feel spiritual. Creativity is heightened here, but remember that Neptune can blur lines as well. So it's beautiful for inspiration, but not for clarity. Okay, with Venus on your house of work, of career, I would say, is when you find your muse, you find what inspires you. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Then the sun in Taurus will square Pluto in Aquarius, 5 degrees, 5 degrees. That's a square here. And yeah, here comes the depth. So it's a powerful tension between control and surrender. Control in your workplace, in your routine, in your daily activities, in your employment, in your health, in your nutrition, and surrender on the ninth house, on your journey to explore, to travel, to learn something. So something may feel intense here, but and push you out of your comfort zone. It will, but it's not here to break you. So it's a good it's an alignment. It's just funny energy because something is changing in your routine. There is a transformation that will be going on for the next 12 years at least, with Pluto in your sixth house. So transforming. It could be transforming your diet, your health, when you suddenly, I don't know, because you used to eat everything and now you um, more careful with what you ingest and all of that. And then the sun here in Taurus, like, no, but I want to have that good meal. I just want to have that fried French fries with burger. I just want to indulge myself and I don't care. And it's an energy of full and it's a square. They're not, it's a tension between what you want and what you do. But that's okay. It's not big. Not everything that feels intense is against you anyway. So some things are just here to change you. And yeah, that's a strong ending to the week. So it goes from emotional waves to clarity, expansion, expression, and finally transformation. Um, it's definitely not a passive week. I've said that in all the videos. It's a week that moves you, ready or not. So this is what I have for you, my lovely Virgo. I'm going to pull one tarot card and one message from the angels. Let's see what you have to focus on this week. What is the message for Virgo for the 19th to the 25th? Oops, come on, jump. Woo, here. The Chariot, movement, moving forward. Chariot as well. You see, there is two horses, one white, one black. So it's the yin and yang, is the left and right, but it's movement. You're not stuck. Yeah, you're no longer feeling stuck. You feel like it's ready to act. It's with I think with all this energy on your eighth house, with all these fire energies, that's exactly what the chariot is here for, is to push you to in action. Choose the road, the right road, and just keep going. Beautiful. What is the message for Virgo? Message from the angels. Oh, I had this one these days. I don't remember which one. 1414 or 1414. Ignite your spark. Spark, inspiration, opportunity, joy, new beginnings, positivity. Focus on your needs and desires with a joyful attitude. New opportunities, friendships, or even family additions. Was it you that was talking about a pet? Yeah, no, I don't remember anymore. Maybe on the horizon. Embrace the positive energy to speed up the process. What hobbies or desire can I focus on to reignite my passion? How can I stay open to new opportunities and positive changes? Identify one passion or hobby. This is very much the ninth house, by the way. you've been neglecting, and take a step towards rekindling it, rekindling. I don't know how to pronounce. Embrace a positive mindset and be open to new opportunities and relationships that come your way. That come your way. Chariot. That's what I have for you, my lovely Virgos. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And I'll see you next week. Hopefully, give me some comments as well, as I'm also new to my own channel. That's the third time I'm doing this, and I know I still have a lot to get better, but hopefully I'm also like the chariot. I'm on the way. Okay, have a lovely week, and I'll see you next week again. Bye-bye.